Hi everybody, it's Randy here at the Holley Hot Rod Reunion 2022. Wandering around through the pits, and look who I ran into. We got Steve Gibbs over here on the left, competition director for 30 years, 33 decades, let's call it. We don't want to tell him. The man who is probably the most responsible for what we're doing here today. And sitting over on this side is Rich Guasco of Pure Hell, AA fuel altered. Everybody knows that car, you know him. Steve, you come down here to the Holley Hot Rod Reunion, I got to ask you, is it just social, or are you down here recruiting a little?
It's social. Is it? Oh, I mean, I know so many people from this event in this area, and so it's definitely social.
Well, I thought maybe you were down here recruiting, trying to get some of these guys to come west. How's the lineup looking this year for the Nitro Revival? Oh,
it's looking terrific, and I have talked to a few of the guys about that, and some of these cars will be there, including Rich's car. So it's, but I don't need to recruit them. They were already committed. So, but I have talked to a few guys along the way that say we're trying to get out there. The price of gas is a little bit of a consideration, but I have talked to some guys that might make the trip, you know, based on seeing them here. So I guess there's a little recruitment.
So. For any of you that don't know what Steve Gibbs is up to these days, is he runs an organization called the Nitro Revival, and I got to tell you, it's one of the greatest gatherings of nostalgia, history, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever been to. So you got to get out there and see it. It's at Irwindale. What's the dates of it this year, Steve?
It's November the 5th and 6th. Setup day would be the 4th. It's a Friday night deal, and that's why we have a social gathering and the in and out cookout. Was out there, but 5th and 6th, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. On the Friday night, are you guys going to have the In-N-Out burger there again?
Absolutely, that's part of it. You know, that's a cult in Southern California. So, and they've been very good to us. In-N-Out has. So, it's a social event. It's a little racing, huge cackle fest. We'll probably have 75 cars there at least, and but it's a people gathering more than anything.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know the history here with In-N-Out, Irwindale Drag Strip, and Steve Gibbs, they were the only vendor you guys had there at the time, weren't they?
Well, the founder of In-N-Out owned half the racetrack.
Okay.
So he operated the concessions. They were never identified as In-N-Out, but it was In-N-Out food, In-N-Out cooks. So the quality was there. So Irwindale had an unbelievable reputation for its food, and a lot of people never knew it was basically In-N-Out food because there was no signs anywhere. But that's all. It was In-N-Out food, and they only had 10 or 12 In-N-Out stands. They have 300 of them now. It's a cult. In-N-Out is a Southern California expanding cult. You know, but I love the company, and they've been very good to us.
Well, I know I'm looking forward to the Nitro Revival again this year. Steve will be out there and filming and having a great time, and it was just unbelievable.
Thank you so much, Randy, and this is the real hero right over here. So,
well, let's turn over to Rich Guasco. I was told that I have to tell you to keep it civilized. No, I'm just kidding. Pure Hell, AA fuel altered. Now, I got to tell you, I was talking to Steve Reyes, I don't know, a few weeks back, and he said to me, you know, that Rich Guasco, he's the kind of guy you could have shot him with a gun. He would have got back up off the ground and gone, yeah, oh, okay, let's go. Yeah. Is that true?
Well, we did have a few. Yeah, we used to. We would go. We had a heavyweight champion fights every week. Like the guys I hung around with were pretty tough guys. Tony Del Rio, he was a professional wrestler, and his brother Wayne, they were some pretty bad dudes, boy. So yeah, we did have a few fisticuffs.
Well, I figure you got to be a tough guy to get in the seat of a fuel altered anyway. I mean, back then when you guys were first putting these on the track, it wasn't anything like the equipment we got now. They were wild and hairy.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then, plus the first run on this car was like 180 miles an hour or something, and that's when they were going 150. So I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, it was something. Plus the little car was only 92 inches long, and that thing ran 228, 92 inches long.
What'd you guys have in there, at 392?
Well, first we started with a Chevrolet, okay, and then and all of a sudden nobody was even talking to me because Willie and Magnificent Seven ran 200, and we were still running 185 with that Chevrolet. So then I went to a Chrysler, and actually the first night we ran 207 at the Grand Prix, Irwindale Grand Prix, and won.
So, who was on the scene at that time? Was it a 16-car show for fuel altereds? Were you able to put 16 cars out there?
16 car show.
It was.
Yeah.
Who were some of the guys running back then?
Well, Suit, Mondello, and Mazzaburo, Magnificent Seven, Willie Borsch, us, the Rat Trap. Yeah, Pure Heaven. Which really pissed me off when they named that car Pure Heaven. But what the heck? It turned out okay.
Well, you got here at the Holley Hot Rod Reunion, we have, what was there, 5 of them that took the track today, 5 altereds. It's a treat. If you've never seen a fuel altered run, you've got to take the opportunity to check this out. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Steve, Rich, I appreciate your time. Thanks for talking to me. And I'll see you at Irwindale, and I'm not going to see you at Irwindale, am I?
Oh, yeah, I'll be
You'll be there?
Well, we go to all of them.
Okay.